King Nebuchadnezzar was so crazy that he erected a statue in the desert, surrounded that statue with an orchestra, marched everybody out to the desert, and when that orchestra played, made everybody bow down and worship that statue at the risk of death. He was so crazy that when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego wouldn't bow down and worship this image, that he had his mightiest men bind them, and the fire was made so hot that it slew his mightiest and best men. He was so crazy that when he had a dream and forgot it, he told his wise men to not only interpret the dream, but to tell him what the dream was. And when they couldn't, every scholar, wise man, and sorcerer was commanded to be put to death for not being able to tell him what his dream was. He was so crazy that from a purely outward perspective, this man walked on the ground like a beast for 7 years until the hair started growing on his body like fur. This man was a maniac. He was an unjust judge who neither feared God nor man. He got down with every single nation from Egypt to Asia. He didn't bar none, and he beat them all. This man was in the pinnacle of power and madness. And right there in the middle of Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom, God raised up Daniel and blessed Daniel, raised up the Hebrew boys and blessed them, raised up the children of captivity and blessed them, and he told them how he was going to do it. Go to that city, stay there, pray for your leader, pray for the peace of the city, for in that peace you shall have peace. God was telling them that you have more power than that king. Now, every time you complain about your government, you are confessing that your government has the power and your God doesn't. That your prayers mean nothing, that the heart of the king is not really in the hand of the Lord. This is what you're saying. Now, I'm not talking to everybody. I know that for many of you, Christianity is just a religion, and the government is a government. It's a separate institution, and the government has their power, and your religion has its little bitty power. Neither am I talking to those who believe that they are under a curse. You go ahead, right ahead, and be under your curse. But I'm talking to those who are the blessed of God, who initiate and receive the kingdom of God. You have power on this earth to enact change, to initiate change. Be careful what you use your words on. As for me and my house, it shall be well with us. It shall be well with us. I gave a prophecy this year. It's the only prophecy I ever gave on TikTok. I'm not one of the people that's always going to be giving prophecies. But I said out my mouth, this is going to be the best of years and the worst of years. It's going to be the best of times and the worst of times. And it depends on where your mind frame is. If your mind frame is that these people have control over you, you're going to suffer. And the verse that came to me was, the devil and his angels fought against Michael and his angels and did not prevail, neither was any space found for them. Therefore rejoice, O you heavens, and they that dwell therein. But woe to the inhabitants of the earth. Woe to you if you live in this system. I don't. Peace.